I think from his side, I think because he said football and that, I know he's a Tottenham fan, so we'll probably have a bit of banter about Leicester and Tottenham. Yeah, I think he was.
Danny phone for pro boxing fans at Collyhurst and Moston ABC. Take two, Danny Simpson. How we doing, mate?
Very good, thanks. How are you?
Not too bad. Happy United got the win the weekend. Let's start there. Obviously, I'm sure everyone's aware that's where you started your professional career. What'd you make against the game against Fulham? 1-0. Took a while to get there, but over the line and 3 points to kick off the season.
Yeah, listen, the first game, just, it's not about always the performance. It's about the 3 points, getting the win, getting that first 3 points on the board. Because it's going to take, with this pre-season now, with the Euros and Copa America and players all over the place, it takes you 2 or 3 games to get going anyway. You can do as much pre-season as you want, and that's a base, but until the Premier League starts, you don't know where you're at. Fulham last year, done well against us. So yeah, to get the 3 points, I think overall the performance was pretty good. So to get the win and set us off on the road was a good start.
What do you make of the place the club's in at the minute? Obviously you were there during some of the best times and with some of the best players the club's ever seen. Feels like first year under the Ineos regime, feels like a really big year for the club. What are your thoughts going into the season, the recruitment, all that?
Yeah, look, things take time. It's what everyone's been wanting for so long now. Looks like they're putting everything in place starts from the top, working all the way down to the bottom. Recruitment's been great, I think. I think they probably want to add 1-2 more, but then the Euro was one for the future. Players like De Ligt, who's probably got a point to prove, which is what you want when you want to sign players coming in. I was really impressed with Mazraoui, for obviously a former right back, to watch him play like that, and he's only have a few days training with the team to play like that level straight away really impressed me, so that's good going forward. And Xerxes got the winning goal, so he looks, from the 4 we're talking about at the minute, it looks like 4 good signings that are going to help the team.
Had to get a couple of United questions in there. Let's talk about why we're here. Danny Irons, Dublin, August 31st. You're leaving the football side, stepping into the boxing ring. First of all, tell me why. What made you decide? We've seen rumours of Renee getting into the boxing ring. It's been a constant thing of who's going to be the first sort of footballer to go into Misfits. Why have you decided to take the plunge?
Yeah, look, I think it was at a point maybe where didn't realise I was probably going down a bit of a bad path, just drinking a lot, missing football, missing routine, missing that side of things that all I've known all my life really. I've always loved watching boxing, and yeah, I got a phone call, and I just think sometimes everything happens for a reason. I feel like I got that call for a reason, and obviously Mum's rang me, and I feel like it came at the right time where I was kind of needing something, and it's been an opportunity to get myself back on track, my fitness, my diet, health, mental health, and a challenge, because it is a challenge going from one thing to another. I've never boxed before, and just to come in this environment, it's been up to now. It's been an amazing journey up to now, and it's tough but amazing.
I've seen you say before about maybe not being in the best place with your playing career coming to an end. It's something that's happened plenty, not just footballers, it's very prevalent in boxing as well. What do you think is the sort of key thing behind that, and what can be done? Is there any support that can be offered to athletes to help sort of that transition into retirement? Because obviously it's all you've known for, I'm guessing, 30 years, and from that to nothing, it's understandable why so many struggle.
Yeah, I wish I knew the answer to that, because I've been looking for it for a few years.
Start boxing.
Start boxing, yeah. Coming in, get your head punched in. But to be honest, yeah, I don't know what it is. Clubs are getting better at it. The PFA are getting better at it. There's options now. But it's tough because, like you said, your friends you grew up with, they're at work. In the day, your teammates are still at training. Go to the gym, you got to find something that you want, and I found something by Mum's ringing me, which I didn't think it was. So like I said, for 2 years I've been looking, I've been going back to uni, I'm doing my TV punditry, and it's not regular. but this has been, like I said, routine, coming in and learning something new, being around other pros and taking everything from them. And I said, honestly, mate, it's been, the way I look at these boxing boys now and what they do, it's, it's the life, and I'm just watching them and taking it all in.
You're new blood to the boxing game, but you're very much with the old school here. Pat Barett. How did that link up come about? What were the sort of early conversations? Obviously, Pat's well known, not just in Manchester boxing, but throughout the UK, trained some of the best fighters in the country. What conversations did you have, Pat, at the start that made you think this would be the right place for you?
Well, scared me straight away.
You're not the first one, mate.
No, like Pat grew up with my dad. I didn't know, I only met Pat 1 or 2 times, but obviously ran my dad, and Mum said Pat would work with you. And I said, oh yeah, he knows my dad. But yeah, what the conversation was is, look, he wanted to see first and foremost if I had the mentality, if I really wanted it. Otherwise, I don't think I'd be here now in his gym, and everything that he's tried to throw at me, I've tried to give 110%. And yeah, I'd like to think he's been happy with my application, my attitude to it. And he said, look, I'm going to treat you how I treat the boys and the boxers. And that's exactly how it is. And I'm old school as well. I grew up coming through United ranks and going to the first team with Roy Keane shouting at me and Ginge shouting at me and all these boys, and I'm a kid, and it's, it made me feel that again, and I think that gets the best out of me. So coming in here and being told that's wrong or that's right, and listening, I think a big part of all this is listening and taking it on board. And I've had to do that with Pat, otherwise he lets you know. And yeah, it's been the mindset. I think he's been the way he is and the way he trains people.
In terms of what he's actually had you working on, has it been getting fight fit? Has it been more technique, mix of both? What's Pat been going over with you in your short time here so far?
Yeah, well, that's it. We've not had long. I think ideally he would have liked longer. I think he will say that if you speak with him. But it was initially getting fit, because pretty much I was, on my holidays not too long before this, and a beefer and stuff, and it was getting fit, getting fight fit, and having the right mentality. And yeah, the technique, we can only do so much in that time. But I feel like, yeah, there has been improvement in the 3-4 weeks I've been in here, and there's more to give. But I said all you can do is give 100%, and that's what I've done in everything that they've been telling me to do.
How much are you looking forward to August 31st? I think every lad in the country has thought about walking out to a fight with a walkout song and a big crowd. It's going to be slightly different. Obviously, you've walked out at Old Trafford, but all eyes are going on you. Have you sort of visualised that, the walkout song, stepping into a ring?
Yeah, I have, yeah. Listen, it's all you can think about. When I spoke to these lads, the emotion, the roller coaster, right up and down, the good days, bad days, and all this, and you can't wait for it. And are you ready? Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. No, I'm not ready. And that it's been a whirlwind. And listen, walking out to 13,000 in Dublin to have a fight, it's going to be some experience, isn't it? I can't wait. I'll be honest with you, because like you said, you come out with your teammates, and if you're having a bad day, you got your mates to help you.
Yeah.
In here, you're on your own, and ultimately we're both in the same boat, and we're going to get in there and we're going to wrap it off. So it's going to be a great experience, and one that I think a lot of my mates realised that they wouldn't do it. So no, I'm really looking forward to putting myself and asking questions about myself. I want to see what I can get out of it, learn about myself and the growth. So yeah, not long to go now until hopefully I get some of them answers, them questions answered.
The man who's going to be asking those questions, Danny Aarons, comes from a very different world to yourself. I mean, technically involved in football, I guess, and the YouTube, social media side of things. How much do you know about him? When we spoke the other week, you mentioned you'd had the conversation with Angry Ginge. Him and Danny are obviously quite good mates. Obviously, Angry Ginge, very big United fan. Yeah. What was he telling you? I don't think I've seen any sort of back and forth beef between yourself and Danny. Can't imagine it's going to be that sort of thing. Would that be accurate?
Yeah, no, you're right. Because it's kind of a new thing where I got a call out of nowhere we had 4 weeks, we've not met. It's not like we've been in that world where we could we've not actually met yet. I think we've got some face-to-face soon. I spoke with Ginge as well, and I think from his side, because he said football and that, I know he's a Tottenham fan, so we'll probably have a bit of banter about Leicester and Tottenham, yeah. I think he was like probably 15 or something when that Tottenham and Leicester situation was, that when we were trying to win the league and they were chasing us. I'm sure that'll get brought up.
You get a personal message to Barett from him?
I could do. That's a good show, actually. I will, especially after last night. You know, Barry get his goal again as well. And listen, Leicester and Tottenham always had this rivalry ever since that year. So you know, I've got mates that are Tottenham fans, and I was bantering him all last night in a WhatsApp group. So no, listen, I think there's respect from his side because he's a football fan and likes his football. So. And obviously, all I can do is respect him because obviously I know that he lost all that weight. He's been training hard and he's put himself in that position. So anyone that does that, you know, I've got to take my hat off to them and changing that lifestyle. So no, but obviously when we get in there, we're gonna have a scrap. But up to now, I've got nothing else over to say than fair play to what he's doing. And now I know what this is like. Anyone that actually is trying to do it, I know what it's like. So fair play to them.
Danny, we've done 10 minutes there. Last one, just tell the fans why they should tune into your boxing debut, August 31st, live on DAZN. We free plug there.
Because like you said before, no footballer has done this yet. Hopefully I'm the first footballer to come in and have a tear up and get the knockout. Listen, it's two people that have not done it before, different walks of life. And I'm expecting it to be fireworks, so I hope everyone can tune in and enjoy our fight, and I'm looking forward to it.
Danny, really appreciate you speaking to me again. Top man, thanks.